Greetings, Gina Diamond here. I'm going to show you another way to prepare khichdi. This will be more of a dinner version of khichdi, a lighter version for your evening meal. So what we have here for our whole grain, we're going to go with the Pharaoh, one of the most ancient grains that we can eat that's completely delicious and good for you. For our nuts, we have pine nuts. For our cleansing vegetables, again, we have our aromatics. I like to use onion and garlic, and this time I think I'll use a shallot and a little bit of ginger. And we'll add carrots. And our cleansing vegetable will be a fennel, and we're going to do a green apple this time just to mix up the flavors. Now, apples are really good for your digestive system. I'm sure you know they are high in fiber. And then our protein will be, what do we have here? Oh, chickpeas, garbanzo beans. And I didn't make my homemade broth, so we're going to use a store-bought miso ginger broth here. And then we have our good spices. We'll use coriander, cumin, and black pepper, and we'll use rosemary as our herb for this one. So this is a dinner time. Oh yeah, we have our fire herbs, our fire spice. We're going to put a little red pepper flakes in this one. So this is, I haven't named it yet, but this will be our dinner time khichdi for this week. Okay. As with our khichdi dish, as we did before, we always start to build our flavor with our aromatics. So I'm using avocado oil. It's a great oil to use for these purifying, detoxing recipes. And we always just sprinkle just a little bit of salt to get it started. Now, if you're curious about this music in the background, those are my rangas. Again, I'm entrenching the food to a beautiful rhythm of the rangas that align us with the universe. So remember to prepare your food and make it a meditative state. So here we go. Oh yeah, look at our pot bubbling. So now we're going to go ahead and add our beans. Let them, again, I am using canned beans. I'm guilty again. These are chickpeas. Mix those in. As you can see, our Pharaoh is not quite done yet, but this is when we want to mix in our beans so that they can get cooked. And this is a good time to go ahead and add our herbs. Now, we are using our primary herb for this week, or for this version of khichdi, is rosemary. Now, you always end up with a lot of herbs left over when you're working with fresh herbs. And one thing that you can do with the rest of the rosemary, okay, as you see here, I have plenty of more rosemary left than that, but I will actually boil that rosemary and then I will strain it and use the water for my hair. I'll put it in a spray bottle because rosemary makes your hair grow. Rosemary is also really good for your brain, so it relieves headaches, it stimulates concentration and all sorts of mental activity. Also, if you are, a card reader, or you are working on your psychic vision or your psyche, rosemary is another good herb for that purpose as well. So let's add our pine nuts and let them get flavored up. I love pine nuts. They're so good. So we just let this cook until it's done. Then we serve it up. This will be my dinner today. It's Easter. I'll have that. I'm going to treat myself to a little special strawberry shortcake dish for desserts, and maybe even a glass of champagne or something. But this is it. This will be what I have for dinner this week, and I will show you the final product. It's not the prettiest looking version of khichdi, but it certainly is very healthy. It meets all the criteria, and it will keep my belly hot and happy. All right, let's see how we're doing. Take a little peek. Oh, yeah, see? It's turning out good. Basically, just about ready. We'll let that the rest of those liquids finish absorbing, and that's it, y'all. There's a dinner version of khichdi. All right, now we're prepared with our dinner time, supper time khichdi for at least 3 days. Not a week. but more likely 3 days. And my serving for today here for Easter Sunday, gonna have a little bubbles to go with that. But thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something. And I do hope that you find yourself knee deep in the hot belly diet and watch the miracles happen.